It's 102.5 KISS FM. Jay Patterson hanging out with Luke Wade. Luke performing tonight, November the 5th. It's a Thursday, so those of you checking us out on YouTube, if you're not watching this on Thursday, November the 5th, you're probably going to miss the show over at Cap Rock Winery tonight. So are you a big wine fan, first of all?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been drinking I've been drinking Cap Rock wines since I was 5 or 6 years old.
You go way back.
Yeah.
In the bottle.
Early, yeah. Purple drink.
Let's talk about growing up in the state of Texas as a struggling musician. What was it like to get that break and actually make it through the rather lengthy process to get on a big program like The Voice?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty common story. There are, some rare individuals who get huge breaks early in their career, but for the rest of us, it's you keep on keeping on, and you play everywhere you can, and you try to make relationships with folks who are going to take care of you and believe in you, and then hope those relationships turn into something. And The Voice, it was really interesting the way it all happened. They actually reached out to me. I had some videos up online, of me just doing my own songs.
So did that give you like the magic Willy Wonka golden ticket to bypass all the
something
crazy
like that? There was no physical
stuff?
ticket. It was like it was an emotional ticket that they gave me. So came in, did a private audition, and this it started airing 8 months after the process started. So it was a long time, and that was about a year ago. So it's and things have been good, and it's been helpful in a lot of ways. But still, I mean, the show is in no way a golden ticket for success.
Yeah.
It's very much about what you do with it. And the show makes you, varying degrees, a television personality and celebrity. Yeah. But, whether you're an artist, that remains to be seen. And it's something that you have to do that yourself. And it's something, a separate thing. And I was very fortunate that I've been playing here in Lubbock for years and years and years. So,
tell me about the biggest misconception that a viewer at home might have about The Voice, and that you just really don't get unless you're behind the scenes as an artist or one of the guys that are up there on stage doing the auditions.
I think people think that if you're on TV, you're set for life, or you're taken care of, and because you want to believe that there's just something on the other side, like there's this other world where everyone is completely taking care of everything's magical, but really that doesn't exist. Like you go and you get a great amount of exposure. You're in front of 15 million people or so a week, and you get an opportunity to tell your story and show them who you are and make fans. But you just there's no they just release you into the wild, and a lot of the I mean, almost everyone who's on the show, actually everyone's still grinding it. Everyone who's ever been on the show. To this point, I guess, so we're season 9. There's been about, I think it's almost 500 contestants.
Now let me ask you, and I've heard this from other artists, but I'd like to hear from you as well. Did they have a dictate or a finite list of songs that you could audition with on one of the actual tapings, or were you able to pick carte blanche, whatever you felt best represented Luke Wade?
Well, it's a combination of the two. They have a wide range of songs that are available. Every song has to be cleared.
Okay.
So they have to get the permission of the copyright owner. In the case of, it's either a label or an artist or an estate. So like to do an Otis Redding song, you have to get permission from the Otis Redding estate.
Wow.
From whoever owns it, his family.
Yeah.
And then, and it's interesting, like the Beatles, you can do, Paul McCartney loves for his songs to be done. What is it? Yoko, who runs John's estate, likes the songs to be done, but George Harrison's estate doesn't like the songs to be on reality shows, and it's weird, interesting. Led Zeppelin they won't let their songs be on reality shows.
Now, do you still have Blake Shelton's number on speed dial? Do you keep in touch?
Blake Shelton's number. Blake and I didn't really click.
Huh.
I liked him. He's a cool dude.
He's dating Gwen Stefani. It's official now.
Man, good on that guy, right? You're just gotta rebound.
Yeah.
little showmance rebound, or maybe it's something real. I would love for it to be something awesome and beautiful for the two of them. Gwen is the sweetest. She's a very maternal and like she's just very nurturing to everybody around her.
So those people you made contacts with and had a working relationship, does that all just disappear when you're off the show? I mean, all of a sudden you just having to go through their managers or their agents or whatever when you have these coaches, or do you still have some solid relationships there?
I mean, it varies from contestant to contestant. I mean, if you just do the math, there's just no way that they can keep track of everybody they've mentored and stay in communication with them. Some of the coaches are more free with their number. Blake gives his, I mean, I don't want to, because I don't want someone to steal someone's phone thinking that they have a celebrity's number on it or something. But, some of the coaches will give direct ways to communicate and contact. Some are less likely to do that. But yeah, I mean, it depends. There's some contestants that genuinely become friends with the coaches, but that's really rare because it's a professional environment.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. We're hanging out here with Luke Wade again tonight. He's going to be performing over at Caprock Winery. We've talked about the past. Tell me about the future of Luke Wade. What do you have in the turbine right now? Well,
I've been on tour the whole year, and we're wrapping up the river tour. I mean, we are wrapped up. This is kind of I just talked to my buddy Dalton. I was like, I haven't been out to Lubbock in a while, and I was planning on routing out to California, which I'm flying out now because it's such a long drive. I'm coming out here, and then I'm doing the national anthem and a couple of songs at the Texas Motor Speedway on Saturday for the race.
That's cool.
Which would be cool. And so, but what means I have to go back. So I'm here just hanging out and playing a couple shows before I just like hunker down and get to work on the record.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's we've got a Pledge Music campaign, so everybody can get involved, and we do regular updates of.
How do you get involved with the Pledge Music campaign?
Go to pledgemusic.com/Luke Wade, and there are lots of different things. You can get signed merchandise. You can pre-order the album. You can get limited edition T-shirts and all kinds of stuff. You do that, and it's just kind of a way to monetize interesting things, like me leaving a voicemail on your voicemail message, and in order to make a record, since really the you don't make money off of making an album anymore.
Yeah.
It's become a promotional expense.
Kind of like a GoFundMe account or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Kickstarter or right. Yeah. There's. So, but it's a little bit more professional. Like major label artists do this now, and it's a way to reduce the risk for labels and things, because there's not, like I said, there's not a whole lot of money. So if you can pre-sell enough copies and different things to pay for the record, then you can actually have a chance at operating at a profit.
Right on. A lot of my content digitally revolves around food for whatever reason. I don't know. What's your favorite Texas-centric food that you can't find outside the state, that for whatever reason you can only get here in the great state of Texas?
Oh, man. Tex-Mex.
Okay.
Tex-Mex is just...
Can you get more specific than that?
More specific?
Breakfast tacos, puffy tacos?
Puffy tacos. But I mean, breakfast tacos, that's and just tacos in general. I'd say Texas has got tacos on lock.
What's your favorite breakfast cereal?
I do the Special K with the berries, the strawberries.
Kix.
Kix is your favorite?
No, not necessarily. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. You said Special K with the berries, so I'm thinking the berry crunch berries.
No, they're the actual strawberries.
I was a kid,
actually, the strawberries.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Yeah, I'm a healthy cereal guy. I do the California bowls a lot with granola and yogurt, and then fresh cut fruit on top with some honey. That's cool. I did that this morning.
All right. Healthy eating, courtesy of Luke Wade. It's 102.5 KISS FM. My name is Jave, and you brought in your guitar, so we're going to listen to some Luke Wade music again tonight. Caprock Winery is a place to check out a great performance by Luke Wade. Saw you last time in town, man, and it's going to be a hell of a time tonight.
I'm looking forward to playing for everybody.
All right.